Episode 30. The Little Lord may have gone a little bit overboard with preparing for the upcoming quests. Let's just say he went on a shopping spree after the last episode and got an entirely new look, and a bunch of other things too. He's a rich kid, right? So I'm sure he's used to that kind of thing. His old pastime. I say all this because I went and did some farming, I guess you could call it, just to get a new look to begin this new chapter and, I don't know, the rest of the story. By farming I mean not anything that took a lot of effort, just a lot of waiting. This armor you get by handing in certain trade items. From Nata here.
Yes.
Well, not just from Nata, from everyone.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
In particular, Goddygog and some other characters, I don't know who. They give you a certain item that lets you get this armor set, which kind of caught my eye. And I guess I committed to getting the entire set before I continued actually recording, which just meant leaving the game on until the traders would cycle in what I needed, and in the meantime I would farm the items that I needed to get in return, these dragon coins or something. Pretty easy to farm when you look it up. But that's neither here nor there right now. This armor,
Hey.
other than the looks, is fairly decent in terms of the skills, I suppose. First of all, it has things that reduce the amount of stamina that you lose, so this one for continuous stamina depletion, like charging the bow or running, depleted by 50% or reduced by 50%. Hunger resistance, which at level 3 prevents the entire hunger bar from depleting during the quest itself, so don't have to worry about taking some rations in the middle of a hunt or something. Leveled up the Evade Extender Amulet to level 3 just through some high rank hunts or whatever. Very helpful for the bow and even the lance, especially the lance, which is a pretty pitiful dodge in the first place. And I guess the main thing on the battle set here, other than those other things, is these skills for item prolonging and free meal. First of all, this is just good for anything since it'll apply to potions and other things as well. This one, I'll have to think about how I can utilize this. I'll have to build around this one skill for getting items in my hotbar, so I get the maximum effect of this skill by using items that have a certain duration. I know there are things like Demon Drug and Armor Skin and whatever that have durations and stuff to increase your defense and offense or whatever. Well, maybe I have to figure those out if I want to make use of this skill. That's kind of the fun thing about the armor in this game. If there's a skill that you maybe don't know that well or don't really think about using, if you put on a new set of armor, you're already building towards a new build because the armor is kind of designed to synergize with itself and everything. And then in the end game you mix and match pieces of armor based on however you want. For now I'm just sticking to entire sets, I guess. Right, then Constitution. For the fixed stamina depletion, that one's only at level 2, so we can maybe increase that a bit. With some gems or something. Some basic sleep resistance and bind resistance. And then Stamina Surge for stamina recovery. So mainly stamina stuff on this thing. As well as finding rare gathering points, I guess. Just while we're out in the field. But the main thing for this was that it looks cool, and it's sort of similar to the aesthetic I already gave to the Little Lord previously. Oh, and of course the weapons. We've got the Ardian bow on.
Sure.
Right, we can do it through Gemma too. Hunted some tempered monsters and forged an Ardian bow just for the endgame stuff. This one's pretty basic. I upgraded it with more Ardian parts, just kind of fed it in. The initial look of this bow was just well, it's 4 right now, but apparently upgrading it changed the look, so previously when it was unupgraded it was just 2 of these little bow things. And now it's kind of crazy looking. Pretty fortuitous that it ended up being the same, pretty much the same shade of green as I've always been going with the Little Lord, so it's not really that obtrusive, but you can't really change the colors of these weapons, it doesn't seem. And then for the lance, I've got the... I guess we can't really see it here.
You know where to find me.
Upgraded to the Guardian Arcfield Lance, just because I wanted both of the weapons to be kind of on par with each other. Could have done the Guardian Arcfield Bow, but felt like this was the way to go. We already have the other Guardian Lance anyway, so... this is what I'm going with. I think it's a look that I like, anyway.
Well, what can I say?
Is this the final look I'm going with? Who knows? There's probably going to be some endgame armor that will catch my eye. Like even more endgame armor. We'll see. Now for right now, I do want to figure out the decorations. I didn't actually figure that out before this episode. So as I was looking at those skills, I did think it would be good to have... okay, first of all, this seems like a good idea just in general, so let's put that on the chest piece or the waist piece. Why not? I like to put gems in places that maybe make sense. For stamina surge, maybe there's like, I don't know. If it's stamina recovery, there's some snacks that the little lord is keeping in the waist pocket for refreshing the stamina. And that brings our stamina surge to level 3, which is... what again? Stamina recovery speed plus 50. It's good that we got to level 3 because it's a pretty big increase. Now we could also increase the constitution to level 5. I think that takes like physique jewels. I had those previously on my other armor. Could just remove it from those. Do I have any other physique jewels? Or like physique level 2? Don't think so. Only have a few level 2 jewels. Not going to invest in any new skills, so I'm just probably going to equip some more level 1 skills here. Alright, so we've already got full marathon runner. We're going to want physique. We could equip 3 rounds of physique or something. Maybe we just do that for now. Oh, did I remove it from there? Oops. Meant to remove it from the other armor. And actually put on... do I want Wire Walker? If we have space for it. I do want the Adapt jewel, just to negate heat and cold damage if we're going to any areas like that. Is there a better option? Already got full of that. Could level up the bind and sleep resistance to level 3, just make it completely full level. Or do we even have those? Don't think I have those skills. Huh. After all the farming I did, I thought for sure I had like every basic kind of jewel. But it seems like I don't have bind resistance or sleep resistance level 1. So I guess I'm not doing that. Okay. Prevents attacks from knocking you back during a jump. Okay, not like the actual... the bow jumps, no. It just means like jumping off a ledge, so... not as useful as I first thought. This might be useful if we're doing like item stuff, since... the skills for reusing items means you want to be using items almost constantly, or whatever. But we'll think about that later. Maybe? Do I want level 3 speed eating? Level 3 speed eating rather than level 3 physique? I think we go for a level 3, or rather level 5 physique for now. And yeah, I think that's it. Isn't really anything else that I think I want, so... okay. It actually... I would like for... this is just pointless. There's no reason to do this. Just want the physique jewels if I'm putting 3 of them on to be in a row like this, so... Let's just put the other gem in... the head. Going with that whole snack idea again, but putting the snack inside the hat? Yeah. The little lord keeps a little snack underneath the hat or something. And then the other one, adapt. I still haven't memorized the placement of these. There we go. Adapt goes in the chest because the chest piece is both very warm, so it prevents cold damage, and it's also quite airy, as you can see. So it prevents hot damage. How it prevents both cold and hot damage, I don't know. It just does. Alright, we're ready. And actually, let's save this loadout. It's been a while since I saved a loadout. I'm going to overwrite this. I don't think I'm going back to the hope set.
See you later.
Alright, preparation done. All the side quests that we've been wasting so many episodes on are done. At least until we get more. Might be more right after this main quest. But if there aren't, it's just straight on from here. We're doing the story. We're so ready. Oh yeah, Little Lord's got a little stuffed doll, I guess from the newest event. There's a thing going on at the Grand Hub, so I could go there right now, but I do want to continue the story. So if I can finish the story quick enough, I can figure out what this event's about and where this little stuffed doll came from.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation here.
Yeah, we took our time.
Give me a minute to pull everyone together.
I think we gave you long enough.
So, was there some problem?
You know about the eruptions in this area, right? Of the energy that the Guardians feed on?
We do. Energy funneled from the Dragon Torch overflows out of these openings, correct?
That's right. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they've been going non-stop for a while now.
We still don't know the cause, so don't get any ideas. Wasn't anything I did. But the Guardians are feasting well, I'll tell you that. What that means down the line, we'll have to see.
What worries me most are the ice shard cliffs. The weather there started going wild, just like here.
Understood. We'll prepare for an emergency as we continue our regional investigations.
Thanks. We'll keep a close watch here and do what we can to contain it. As for everywhere else, I'm afraid we have no choice but to continue to rely on your Avis unit.
Not a problem. We're on it.
Let's leave things here to the Astrum unit and continue focusing on weather anomalies.
Okay, sure thing. We have to raise our hunter rank again. I already hit the rank cap, I think, like a while ago, during all the side quest stuff, didn't I? Wait, hang on. How do I check that? Okay, wait, that, the main mission thing is like 2 parts, so... It's investigate the areas and raise your hunter rank, so... That means... Somewhere out in the world we have to investigate something, right? I guess. So what's going on with the weather? Frost winds, fallow... I think she said something about the ice shard cliffs, right? So... Okay, yeah, there it is. It's like... That's not a normal inclemency. In fact... Is the weather normal here? Is Wyvern's Awakening... I don't know how long these fallow and all of those normally last. I feel like shorter than this. So I think it's for this part of the story stuck. Yeah. Frostwinds are like a normal thing, right? There's a normal inclemency, but the weird thing is that it's just lasting longer, I think. Pretty sure. is a pretty safe camping spot. Not sure if I set this up on camera or something, but I redid like a lot of camp places and actually found that I kind of like the camp system in this game more than I realized. Because there's just a lot of options for camps, I was intimidated at first, but there's basically a division between camps. I guess obviously they tried to tell me this in the tutorial, but there are camps that are safe, like this one, where monsters will never go by, and camps that are dangerous, that monsters will almost always destroy, plus in between camps that are insecure, but I think the safe ones are the ones that I like the most because they tend to be like scenic or have a lot of cool items, so it feels like a game of choosing the better camps. You don't want to shoot your load on the dangerous camps just because they're in a easy to reach location. You want to explore around the map and find the good places for camps. In that sense, it's like rewarding you for both exploring and choosing correctly. Though I guess there are useful or uses for dangerous camps, just for a position or whatever. Anyway, what are we trying to investigate here anyway? And back in, let's say. I'm not sure where I'm going to cut things and move things around, but let's just say after 15 minutes or so, I'll fade the episode out and come back in here. Let's say that. 45 minutes remaining, starting around now. I ran into some issues getting this quest to progress because I thought I was supposed to investigate this area or something because of the quest instructions to investigate the regions and raise your hunter rank. It seems like this is a bug because I hit the rank level 40, the cap, before doing this part of the main quest, so a lot of people talked about this online, having the same issue, how they weren't able to continue the main story until, I don't know, they screwed around and raised their hunter rank a bit. I think the issue here is that your hunter rank is capped at 40, and you need to raise your hunter rank by 1 level in order to continue. But you can't see that your hunter rank is still growing, even though the cap is still sort of there. All of the experience doesn't get wasted, it's still like adding up, so if I were like level 50 or something right now, I would have to become level 51, potentially, I assume, to get to the next step of this quest. But I can't see that behind the capped level 40 rank or whatever, so I and a lot of other people just kind of assumed it was bugged or whatever. Well, before that, I was just wandering around the ice shard cliffs here trying to find signs of a monster or something, which didn't happen. Ended up having to cut out a lot of this episode, so I guess I'm just not going to include it. Oh well. Kind of killing all of the momentum. Now that I'm trying to do the main story again, it's just kind of annoying to have all that momentum killed. But I guess in the recording it will only be 15 minutes that I wasted or something. We just heard from Alma to talk to Nata here at the oil well basin. So I guess that's all that happened off screen.
Hey, thanks for coming. Mr. Satesh said something was strange down below. On the path to Silt, I mean.
Where the wormway was? Alright, I'll get the full story from him.
Alright, I'll go and call him then.
So I hear something unusual is going on underground.
Yes. The deeper you go, the cooler it gets. Strange, no? So I went down further, and it went from cool to cold, unnaturally cold. It was quite unsettling, so I turned back. What in blazes is going on down there? I figured you people might know something.
I think you mean what in
I
ISIS?
see. That definitely qualifies as an anomaly. Let's head down and have a look.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, we're finally on the main quest.
solid?
If it's cold enough here for this to happen.
Right. Reports from base camp on the other side say the blizzard there shows no signs of letting up. Details remain unclear, but Jin Dahaad has been observed in a dangerously agitated state.
We haven't seen that guy in a while.
So, is that what's causing this?
Maybe. The dominant monster in each region has evolved,
Oh, I see.
adapting to the climate in their region and drawing strength from the weather phenomena.
We're gonna have a rematch with all of them. Okay.
Exactly. What we're seeing is likely the synergy of a fierce blizzard and Jin Dahaad's agitation. More troubling still is how the resulting freeze may be disrupting the flow of energy here.
Now that I think about it, everywhere seems to be in the season of fallow.
The normal flow of energy beyond this point has been blocked. We need to find Jin Dahaad.
All right. Let's prepare at the Ice Shard Cliffs base camp first.
Yeah, I do need to eat. We're finally on it. We're finally on the main mission.
Let me once you're ready to go.
It only took like the better part of an hour, maybe an entire hour. Most of that not on screen, if I'm cutting it out right. But we're finally there. After a little bit more preparation. It's gonna be icy, right? Elemental. And whatever I have a lot of, I guess. One of these two. Let's see. Extends the invulnerability while evading. Pretty good. Temporary attack boost at random intervals. Let's go with this. Now what have we got? A lot of. I guess the mullet row. Whenever we get wet. Are we gonna get wet? Maybe this, if we get frozen or something. Veggies and shrimp, huh? Can't say I've ever had that. I really am liking this new look. I really turned around on this armor set. I thought it looked silly at first, but it's grown on me a lot.
I heard from the others.
Okay, sorry, one more thing, Sayama. I know I complained a lot about how this is taking me a long time, but do need to prepare for fighting an ice sky. Let's see. Don't need this. Put in this one for frost.
There's a special event going on at the Grand Hub. Should we check it out?
Later, Alma, after the main quest.
Shall we head out? Or was there something you needed to do first?
We're doing it. We're finally doing it. For real.
Understood. Then let's make for Jin Dahaad's location.
Wait, how good is my frost defense? Like normally, without the upgrades. It's 0. Maybe I need to start considering wearing armor that actually defends against some of this stuff. But I should be fine, right? This has just like raw defense stats, so I should be
There
okay.
it is. Jin Dahaad seems even more aggressive than before.
Now, this guy was notably...
Welcome response to the environment. Slaying authorized for research and containment.
This guy was notably absent from the wild, just like being able to find him out there. I think he only spawns in the wild after this mission or something like that. Unlike the other apex predators. We do have to slay it. I did notice that the terminology here means we can't capture it. If we can even capture a thing this size normally. Don't know.
Didn't even know I hit him.
Timed that wrong. Timed that wrong. Timing everything wrong. Okay.
Look out!
Please heal quickly. Oh, we got some. Thank you. And we got the female too. Okay. Now I'm angry. For real this time. As soon as I get in range. How do you fight this guy again? Like this, right? I'm doing it. I'm fighting him. We have to break those things on the back, right? Do I maybe want the lance again? The lance did work pretty well on this guy, even if I was really slow about it. Didn't even see that attack. Glad I dodged it. Oh no.
This isn't working. We'll have to try another ridge.
Like those? We kind of had to wait for the Dahaad to get toppled before we could target those ridges with the bow, or rather with the lance. Can we just target them even though they're only doing like 1 damage or something? Is that the strategy still?
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Let's actually wait a moment. Because we do have info on the monster. I should know this by now. Dahaad. Where are you? Dahaad? There, I was already over it. Okay, so every part of Dahaad's massive body is capable of powerful freezing attacks. Diminish their offensive capabilities by attacking the ridges that they use for cooling. The largest ridges on their back are particularly powerful and should be destroyed. But the hide there is very tough unless the other ridges are dealt with first. Okay. So yeah, the other ridges, so us doing 1 damage was a bad sign. Where are, like, the other ridges, or rather, like, where are all the places we can hit? There's the, like, the abdomen ice plate, and, like, the leg ice plate or whatever. We'll just gonna have to use our eyes, I guess.
There's a monster here.
Lure, huh? Okay, we'll do it. We do get, like, stuff for this, right? I don't have any luring pods. Okay, fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. That was our chance. We can still target those, right?
The monsters are fighting each other.
It's so hard to target this thing, with all these other guys in the way. Don't want to target that guy, please. Oh my god. Even with the bow. Oh, we can hit the tail too. Wrong tail. Here, get one of those.
We've got more company. Look out!
Couldn't get my, tracer ready. No meter. Oh no. Great.
Look out!
Could hit the tail too. Let's keep working on this one.
Looks like there's another ridge on the tail. Looks
Alright.
like I have its attention.
We get the tail next. Yeah, I guess I made it angry, huh? Any more of those ice things? Don't see them. Actually hard to hit the tail now that we're the focus of attention. Oh, it's got ridges on the face too. I see it now. I understand the design of this monster. Right. It's only weak right now. We can't actually target that. Oh my god. I thought it was going to be the AoE. Okay, that was the AoE. Nope, again, that's not the... Oh no. They can do that, huh? What a crazy move. It's actually got ridges all over, I never noticed. Not in my first battle with it, surely. Are those already broken? I think they are. Dodge it down, huh? Oh. Can go through that hole, huh? Do you even need this? Maybe not.
The terrain here looks like a natural trap.
I am familiar with those. But I should keep them in mind, so thanks for the reminder. No free meal this time. There are 2 giant ice chunks. Anything else around? Actually, there's a lot of giant ice chunks. Right, this is like the Dahaad's area. For specifically this thing. Okay. Are you under that one? You're kind of under that one. Just turn your head. No, that's too far. Alright, let's just do the sneak attack.
Didn't even know I hit him.
to that time.
Power up, activated!
Is the tail still weak? Or rather, like a weak point that I need to worry about? What about the main ridges? Are those still weak? Or strong? That should be ready, right?
Excellent use of the terrain!
I didn't actually mean to hit it with that arrow, but it felt like it was completely intentional when it happened. Can we target those now? I think we can. Maybe? Oh, are you leaving? Oh wait, you're doing this thing now. Nope, no you're not. That is not what I expected.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Thank you. Get down from there.
Here we go!
So we gotta target these, I guess. Those do seem weak though. The top bridges. Oh no. You're doing this now. What do I do? One of these. I think. Nope. Maybe? Okay, that did work. Don't think we mounted this guy yet. How do we do that? We do closer to the edge or something. Ow. We got him. Somehow. No, we fell off. Oh, I guess he got damaged enough. That's not really what I wanted, but okay. Oh, I'm in danger. I guess I took some damage from that after all. Thought I dodged right through it. It's not bad. No, we're frozen. Do we have more of these things around? Pillars? We do. Come over this way. It still counts. No, you don't. Yes, you do. You can go in that direction? Where'd it go? Give chase.
I thought we could use those floating rocks up there to our advantage.
New area, huh? Final round? Are you going straight up? We know what you like to do. It's just the same arena. So now the monster's all weak and stuff, right? Weakened, anyway. Look at all that battle damage. Guess we just go for the head. Or one of these. Have one of these. I missed. Won't miss with this, though. I almost missed. Okay. I pressed the dodge button, but I climbed onto that little ledge. Going back up, huh? And back down? No, that one wasn't close enough. This one is.
The monster's exhausted. Hey! Get out of there!
We might have run out of potions if we didn't have all these free meals. Still got one more of these. Almost got him.
Almost there!
really is taking a while at the last legs here. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Just in time. Okay, nope, I'm dying. I'm dead. Hide.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Thank you. This would have been very embarrassing if I died right at the end. In fact, it's already embarrassing because I'm hiding at the very end. Okay. For real though.
Please don't let it spot me. Here we go.
It's hard to tell the telegraphs for this guy. He's got like a bunch of similar looking things, I think. This armor was definitely the right call since I'm using so many items, like all the time. Where'd my tracer go? Luckily, he knocks us very far away whenever we take a big hit. Oh, come on, I dodged that. I swear. Definitely should have come in with a bigger load of healing items, I guess. Like my full load, rather than this light load. Precious not looking so good. Has she always been that low on health? Good. I want it on the ground. I missed.
Power up, activating.
Finally. Oh, there were more giant ice chunks to use. Probably would have gone by a little bit faster if I used them. I'm glad we didn't die though.
Glad you're not hurt. Great work removing one of the key factors exacerbating the cold. Let's just hope that allows the land spine to begin a gradual process of evolving.
Right. Let's go look for changes.
I'm glad I used the lucky voucher on this. It turns out this is quite the long mission. And hard. I guess those go hand in hand. So these respawn or something? Never noticed. I guess they have to, because you have to use them for cover during the big attack. So many items used. How many do I even have left? I used 6 of them, but a lot of them were free meals, like at a almost 50% rate, so pretty much used 9 or more. Something, I don't know. 9 mega potions, almost the full amount. Definitely gonna have to prepare more for the actual, well, for the rest of the Apex Predators. I also noticed we got one of the rare items from the Dahaad, so glad we got that. Well, that felt like a pretty good accomplishment, even if I kind of screwed up at the very end a few times. Like almost died 3 times in a row or something. Got some big tools though, that's new. Still Hunter rank 40 though. Maybe that's still the cap for like chapter 5.
It's become unfrozen almost as soon as we took care of Dahaad. The Dragon Torch's power is incredible.
Now the energy can flow again. That's good, right?
Well, that's the thinking, but I'm not so sure it's good.
Right. The flow of energy out is still extremely elevated from previous levels.
What do you think will happen now?
I don't know. We'll have to continue investigating to figure that out.
Agreed. Though we are depending on Olivia's team for many of those answers. In the meantime, we should continue to monitor each region for any anomalies.
Right, let's get to it.
Okay. What a quest. What a quest to kick off, like, going back to the main story. That was just the first one. And you fight Dahaad. How crazy. Arch-Tempered Raidao comes out, like, next week, in a few days or something. I was hoping to be finished with, like, the main story stuff by then, but if all the missions are going to be like that from now on, I might not be ready for Arch-Tempered Raidao. It'd be a shame to miss the event, though. Oh no, we have to do this again? Raise our hunter rank? The exact same problem I had last time, I think. Looks like everywhere is an inclemency right now. It's crazy. Can we craft anything from that?
Well, what can I do for you? Hey.
By the way, do we have any other mantles? I keep forgetting to use these, other than the basic ghillie mantle. This one might be good if I run out of healing items, which I haven't yet, but I might. But this one's just good for evading damage. I mean, I'm pretty much already like doing a lot of the evasion stuff with the bow, basic dodge or whatever, but well, who knows. Could we have already crafted like low-ranked Dahaad stuff? Was that a thing? Because I don't think you could optionally hunt the Dahaad after the main story because they just didn't appear in the wild or whatever. So yeah, I think there's no low level. Yeah, there's only the Ustuna, the Raidao, and the new Udra, so this will be new, I think. Should be at the highest tier, right? Even higher than what I already have? Yeah. It's level 7, as expected. And the big reveal... Wait, is this... No, wait, this is just bone stuff. Yeah, it looked a bit different from what I expected. We can just get this from turning in bones or whatever. I guess a lot of monster hard bones are spawning out in the world now, or they come from bigger monsters. What's this one do? It is... Well, this is just from the gems, right? Or... No, wait, this is the... Yeah, it's the armor itself. So this is Constitution armor plus... It's actually basically stamina stuff, the same thing that I have already. Just on a different set and different skills. Plus Mushroom Mancer, I guess. Okay, but this one... This is... not the Dahaad. It's actually... really cool armor. that you just get from ore. It's basically the upgraded version of that other ore set that I was wearing a little while ago in the main story. The low rank main story. Looks like it's pretty cool. How does it look normally? I can just change these back later. I save the set. Pretty cool. It's like a kind of classical not Final Fantasy, but just classical JRPG armor, kind of. Looks like it. And the skill is wide range. Okay, that's pretty good. Plus recovery and divine blessing. So yeah, pretty heavy recovery and armor stuff. Just not good against water, it seems. And here it is, the Dahaad. Our first time wearing it. The big reveal is... wow, look at that. You're like that one guy from Dark Souls. And the other one. You're like the other guy from Dark Souls if he took off his helmet and revealed he was actually beautiful underneath or something. Not sure if you ever see under that guy's helmet. Not like without cheating. So yeah, there's an alpha and a beta for the Dahaad. And the skill is... the basic lord stuff that you get from all of the apex predators. Binding counter greatly increases attack after recovering from webbed, frostbite, being pinned, or power clash. Very specific, but I guess it's greatly increased, so should be good. I guess agitator is the main thing. Like, this armor seems to be a fighting back type armor. Tremor resistance, you do not get affected by tremors at all. Weakness exploit, pretty basic damage stuff. And get out of bind and no environmental damage, okay. So that's what this armor does. It's just kind of cool looking. Really cool looking. Kinda want to craft it, but... would still have to farm the Dahaad if I wanted to. Not sure if I'm ready to do that. At least we got that one thing, right? The super rare thing from the Dahaad. Whatever that was.
See you later.
What is that? The Dahaad Ice Gem. It didn't seem like it was required for the armor, but we have one now. Somehow. And we can use it whenever we want, I guess. Maybe it's used on like a...
Sure.
one of these talismans.
What are we making?
Did we get any new ones?
Hello.
Might be useful for like the max upgrade on a 5 rank, 5 pip skill or something. Like stamina surge level 5 or something. Not gonna change up my talismans quite yet though. Oh well.
See you later.
Okay. So how do we actually get the next part of this quest? I think we do actually have to raise our hunter rank by 1 level again. Like an invisible level, so... probably going to do that off screen or something. The entire world is now on fire, like everywhere is experiencing inclemencies all at once, so things are just kind of getting worse. Guess we'll just end the episode by getting a meal from Tashin. A little reward for killing Dahaad.
We sure got here fast.
After all, that blizzard was affecting the entire area, right? And this is right next to that place, so he's rewarding us for bringing back the warm. Or this isn't Tashin. Things here in the village are exotic, you say? Are they? They seem pretty normal to me. Now the stuff you have, that's unusual. What, you're willing to trade? Sure. Color me interested. Okay, we have new items to trade. Or a new trading source.
Alright, see you later.
We're here for the meal, though. Now these meals are technically better than anything you can make the player. At least that's what the tooltip told me, so... Just going to trust that this is better than what I have already. Take your mask off when eating. How'd you do that? Truly a ninja. Alright.
Pleased you liked it.
And now we're ready for whatever horrible, horrible monster we have to fight next time. Is it going to be Raidao, Ustuna, New Udra? My money's on Ustuna. Raidao maybe last? Could be. Little Lord is ready for anything, I say. Look at him. He's ready for anything. Oh no, he's not ready. His armor color is all wrong. He completely forgot to set his armor back to the regular color. By which I mean I did. Okay. He's going to have to get that in order. And while he does, that would be a good time to take a break.